Greetings, everyone! Welcome! It's time for Children of Rath, the D&D meets Magic the Gathering game, where we're playing a Dungeons & Dragons game set in the Magic the Gathering world of Dominaria. If you are new to us, thank you for joining in this exciting time. And our group are now exploring the undersea, exploring the Voda Sea, where the Vidalian merfolks rule, and have met peacefully with a number of their soldiers, and are hopefully exploring to the Leviathan city of Slinn Voda. So, why don't we pop into our color wheel of characters and see how they're doing, and how things are shaping up for them. We'll start, of course, as usual, with White and Wintress.
Winter spent all of last session in the submarine thing. Playing cars, whatever. Not much happened because they were inside. Away from danger. Away from those freaks.
You're very rude to those poor merfolk, but that's okay.
I think she means us.
Okay, I wasn't gonna say that.
Rude.
But...
I mean, they said it themselves, so...
And then, of course, we have Claude.
Hi! I kind of talked to some merfolk. They were kind of dicks.
Yeah, well, you know.
And they don't really trust me or, bleh, my brain is at max.
No, they don't. Speaking of
They're
Max...
totally trustful.
Maxwell,
Trustworthy.
how's things going?
It was kind of a weird episode last time for Maxwell, right? Because I never had to completely remove my robes and go underwater at the same time, so it wasn't good. I didn't like the death stare the lady gave me either, but I'm happy to be back in the sub.
And probably back in your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Catherine.
Everyone needs some skeleton flashing.
Yeah. Catherine, how are things going for you?
Mixed bag. Went underwater, had to talk using magic. That was a little funky, and then I cast Identify on my amulet, and now I'm making plan.
Plan. Yep.
Just one.
Just one
Listen,
big
when
plan.
your goblin artificers making plans, you've got issues.
And of course, we have Carrion to finish us out.
Under the sea. Not a good place for, a fire tiefling.
Mm-hmm. You'll be fine.
I don't like water. I've drowned like 4 times over the course of this entire campaign already.
One was almost in a river that you could almost stand in.
I remember that.
Not very good at swimming, y'all.
So as I was
It's like,
saying,
try standing.
you pulled a men in tights.
Yes.
But, so, yeah, no, you've all returned back to the submersible, successfully having negotiated with the Vidalian Knights. They are going to lead you into town, as I said, where you've been, parking your submersible and staying for just a little bit. They are planning to send a detachment with you and escort you to Slinn Voda. Theoretically. That's at least as you've last heard. And, of course, there really isn't a place for you in town. You've got your submersible, which you can hang around in. If you want to spend, half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour outside in the water, there's probably some nice places to visit. And,
I could walk around.
Yeah, you could walk around.
Swim around.
Mm-hmm. You could.
Can we buy anything?
I mean, if you
Or
two
we're not
want
there
to,
yet, right?
you're basically being parked in what effectively is like the town square, where you're getting a number of you can see merfolk of all ages kind of gawking at you a little bit, pointing out the weird thing. It seems some of them have probably seen the vessel before, as your driver has informed you that this is not the first time he's taken it down to here, as Irun has been down in this area before and visiting, just not for a while. There's probably some, merfolk children playing with your submersible, basically looking in the windows and giving funny faces to you.
Ooh, I give funny faces back.
I wave at them.
Actually, I change faces back.
Oh.
You're assuming it was like that thing of like the kids screaming and running off to their parents or something. Other than that, you're kind of left to your own devices until the Vidalian Knights come and get you. Set in this small settlement, Chiranai, you can see that like there is obviously like a building which might be the town central, like maybe like a town hall. You can see that it's kind of like made out of carved rock and maybe like almost what looks like coral, but coral shouldn't be this down deep. So you're thinking that it's more decorative. And as I said, they have these like lanterns of like glowing fish that seem to kind of fill an area. And waiting around long enough, you can see that a merfolk will come around and, like, you know, kind of pop open something and, like, put, like, feed in there. Maybe replace a few fish or something to keep the lamps going. And the place is colorful. There's a lot of, like, blues, turquoises, pinks, very pastel colors that seem to be put into like the actual like road. There's an actual road, even though they don't walk. It just seems like to be this kind of path that's been made through the area that almost is that you can feel is almost more decorative because it's just so colorful and flashy, and you can see that there's patterns built into it.
I want to go shopping. Can we go shopping?
Sure. There seems to be a number of businesses here.
Did they use the same coinage as the
I think my sand dollar count is a bit low.
No, I believe they do use gold if you wish to go out shopping, Maxwell. They do use a similar currency. I don't know the exact exchange rate between surface to underwater coins. Usually is about 1-to-1, but...
Well, there's only one way to find out. Maybe we'll be able to strike ourselves a good deal.
Well, good luck to you. I think I'll stay in here. Oh, that's right. I can make us breathe underwater.
That would be good for some of us.
I forgot all about that again. I did memorize it this time, so I do have the spell prepared. Granted,
It might be better to save for emergencies.
True. Again, though, I also don't know if I could necessarily provide protection against the pressures of the deep here for any extended period of time. So if one of you wants to go out and explore, just let me know. I have magics to do it, or you can use the suits. Your choice. If Maxwell...
Very magic you are.
Oh, yes! You know, I don't have as many opportunities to show off the old druidic magic. It just doesn't come up as much as in my studies and explorations. Anyway, who's down for some cards?
Well, if Max is going out, I think I might go with him just so he's not alone.
Oh no. A naked skeleton just walking around at the bottom of the ocean floor.
I mean, you had those robes on, even though they really only sort of worked.
Yeah, they just float.
They're just like puffy and bloofy. It's like, yeah, I'm moving around.
Probably made it harder to walk around.
Probably. I probably look like a banshee, but underwater. Yeah, I want to go out. I don't know what shops they have, though. I guess we
Okay,
can...
you want to play cards with the old fool?
I thought he was the old lecher.
Don't get that close to the camera ever again. You never responded, Carrie.
It's because I don't know. I don't want to leave the ship. I don't want to move from my spot. I kind of just want to sit here and smoke through my entire weed stash.
There's more to life than weed carrying.
Not underwater, there isn't.
What about they might have books here, underwater books?
How
You
would that
realize
work?
that paper.
Yeah,
Wax
maybe they have a
pages?
special waterproof ink. I don't know.
Wax
not that-
pages.
You know what? Here. How about if you find a book, you come tell me, and maybe then I'll thinking about going outside.
Works for me. I just thought you were feeling cooped up in here.
Well, we can only go out there for about 20 minutes. It's not a lot of time to look around.
That's fair. I guess me and Claude could be your
I
outside.
could make it longer with some magic.
Yeah, but we might need that magic, and it's not necessary for the moment.
Is there anything you want us to keep a little eye out for?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Fine, don't need anything really that I can think of.
Do they have any other games other than cards? Can you look for those?
Oh, I throw her my bone dice.
Oh. Okay.
Are they made from your own bone?
No, I bought them. I think it was like the last shop we went to, or like one of the earlier ones.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I actually bought cards.
Bought a hat.
So are we allowed to check the town? Can we like do that? Because the others don't.
No
seem
one
like they want-
is. You see a couple of the knights are within the square, but no one seems to be necessarily like standing guard at your ship.
I guess.
I mean,
walk
we
out.
could walk up. We could go out and ask one of the knights if it's okay.
Okay, you pop out into the water. Honestly, the crowd kind of is a little surprised that people exit out, especially when it's the merfolk and a skeleton, I'm assuming.
It gave birth. This giant fish thing gave birth to a merfolk and a skeleton.
Yeah.
There are windows; they can see us inside.
I'm joking.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just wave to the good people.
I'll walk over to one of the knights.
You'll swim over?
Oh yes, sorry.
I'll walk over.
Wait for me!
You know you'd be faster if you just took the clothes off.
And scare the good people even more? No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. He's only a half-naked skeleton in, like, fluffling robes. Which is like... Okay, the knight. The knight's just kind of there at the side of the, kind of in between some buildings.
I will ask him, is it okay if we check out the local shops?
No reason to say no.
Thank you.
Thank you, good sir. Is there like a bulletin board we can see what they have here?
Not really. As I said, there's the large town center building, and then kind of like going diagonal from those are kind of like two roads that go off from the side. You came kind of following this main thoroughfare, so you've actually kind of done a reverse because you were escorted down the main thoroughfare of the road, where it kind of goes to this square, and then after it kind of splits in two, and then even farther back, like you can see that like when you split the two, it heads into more like probably residential buildings and stuff, and maybe towards the outskirts, towards some of the farming and stuff. And you kept going all the way to the tower. So your ship,
What's the
your ship
town
is,
center?
it's actually got this like kind of elaborate statue, which when you look at it, it seems to be like maybe representing a roll me history. You think it's representing some kind of history.
History, and... Wait, did I not click it?
It didn't show up.
Oh?
Okay. There goes mine.
How come mine's not working?
Mine took like a good 30 seconds before it appeared.
Oh my god, oh no!
Okay, it did show up. The 9 was your first roll. It took its sweet time, and then it all showed up at once. Okay, so yeah, neither of you really recognize it. It does look like something where it's showing a bunch of merfolks in various scenes.
Do any of the buildings have any signage?
Yes. One of them has a shell on it. One of them has what looks to be a fish on it. And one of them looks to be what looks to be a trident on it.
I would think the trident would probably be weapons. Maybe the shell is armor. And the fish is goods.
They keep coming.
How many
I buffered so many.
How many times did you click it?
I was just, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Rule of insanity. If it stop doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
You rolled 1 insight, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna say I believe the shell may be armor. The trident's probably weapons, and maybe the fish is goods.
That's a reasonable assumption. I mean, I couldn't really think of anything better, so I'll take your word for it. Maybe this isn't as interesting as I was hoping. I feel like we should have waited with the party for the knights.
Probably.
What do you think, Claude?
But
You want to head back?
It's up to you. I came just so you weren't alone.
Okay, let's go back. I'm sorry. I thought this would be different.
Well, man, you're like in a small border town, too.
Yeah.
So there isn't a lot here.
That's fair. All right, let's head back.
Okay.
Or
I
do you
still
want
wave
to
at the
check?
people, though.
Or do you want to check like the fish thing to see if it actually does mean goods, so we know that for future?
We can do that too. Yeah, let's do that.
Since we're already out here.
Mm-hmm. All right. No, it is not a general goods store. It is some kind of bar.
Oh.
If only I could drink.
It seems they have
I don't know how you drink underwater.
Yeah, you see like the who seems to be a cook use what appears to be some kind of like maybe fire magic to heat some coals, and use these hot coals to like kind of like cook up some things and prepare them. You also see like what appears to be like material that looks like glasses, like things that you maybe like drinks and stuff. If you want to watch for a little bit, it seems as though they like almost take what appears to be very thick material, maybe like a very viscous liquid, and kind of like almost shake it into a glass, and then kind of put like a kind of like lid on it, with like a kind of almost like a sip on it or something. So it mixes with the ocean water to kind of create a drink, using something that's thicker than water, and therefore sinks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you want to see what the shell is?
Yeah, what's that?
It seems to be some kind of more like a general goods place, but it looks to be like home goods, furniture, little art objects.
Ooh, we could buy a couch.
We could! It would be much more lovely than whatever they have in the submarine.
Some basic clothing, actually.
Maybe you might want to get a pair of underwater clothes.
Yeah, let me take a look. What do they got?
They actually have some kinds of robes, which seem to be just for the top half, for obvious reasons. They seem to be made out of a kind of strange material that actually, like, it looks a little like silk, but when you feel it, it feels like almost a little like, maybe like this kind of got like a rubbery feeling to it, though it kind of almost moves a little bit like silk.
Who's in charge of this establishment?
There seems to be a merfolk woman. She seems probably I would say like a little bit more fish than some of the other merfolk you've seen. Like there seems to be various ones that are like how fish their top half is kind of varies between them.
Okay. Am I smart enough to be able to distinguish male from female merfolk? Probably not, right?
God,
Does she have merboobs?
They technically have merboobs if you look at freaking art from Magic. I don't know why.
That makes... They're fish!
But their top half is humanish.
So they're still fish!
They're mermaids-ish. I don't know. Excuse me, shopkeep.
Yes. Yes. They don't. I don't know if they like really do. Question. No, like, I don't know. It's weird.
I just don't want to meta knowledge it at the sake of a
I
funny
can't remember all the
you know?
art, so like I know there's some art which does like merfolk. Let me look up.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah. But we'll just say for now it doesn't matter. They look probably feminine.
Okay. Excuse me, shopkeep.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about this armor you have?
Sure. What, armor?
Or clothing?
Oh, yes. That would be, just a simple outfit. What do you need for it? Do you want to, want it? Are you interested?
I need to be hydrodynamic.
What?
Does it help me move freely in water? Does it help me swim better?
Should. I mean, most clothing that we provide here would be fine for traveling underwater. That is actually, processed jellyfish.
Oh.
Yes. They harvest the caps of the jellyfish, and they, treat it in such a way that creates it into almost like a cloth-like material and preserves it.
Is it possible if I can try it on before I buy it? I want to try swimming with it.
Sure. Okay, look up Arctic Merfolk. It's plane shift, so it's from Dominaria. The card has the bikini top, so they have merboobs, but I think they're very slight.
Any sense?
Mm-hmm.
So they got a little bump. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they have very large anything. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. I just looked it up while this conversation was going because reasons. Because I wanted to end the conversation and figure this out. Anyway. Well. Mm-hmm.
How much for the clothing?
Probably should have asked that, actually.
That one? It's not too expensive. Only, I'd say 2 gold.
I still want to try it on and try swimming with it.
Alright. Can you swim?
I look
Try
at Claude
walking in it.
and I say, "Can I swim?"
No.
So what do I do? Do I have to like roll to swim?
You have to roll in athletics.
I don't.
Do I get a bonus at all?
It's your athletics. That is the bonus you get.
You don't get anything from wearing the clothing.
I thought I'd get something like a +1 or 2.
No.
You have
Why? It doesn't.
You had
it doesn't-
disadvantage previously, so now you don't have disadvantage. Congratulations.
Yeah, it doesn't make your bones less bony.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought it was like the freaking Zora flipper in like Zelda or something. You know, you just wear it and you're just a god at swimming.
No,
you know? Or like the Zora tunic.
It's not a magic item.
So does that just prevent disadvantage, or what?
Pretty much that's it. It's just you don't roll disadvantage when trying to swim.
Oh, okay, so it is good to wear then.
Yeah, but it's really
Okay.
but you swim awful, so it's hard for you to notice. It doesn't fluff around all the place. Like, you notice that at least it wasn't getting in your way. You just notice that you're very bad at swimming.
I'm assuming I'm pretty much naked
You are just
in this form.
You were just merfolk.
That's what I mean.
So-
I'm a topless merfolk man.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
So I'm
I'm a
just trying-
pantsless skeleton.
So I'm just trying to visualize this. Is what he's wearing, is it clinging to his bones, or is it still waving off of his bones?
It would kind of actually be a little wavy off your bones, but it actually kind of tucks in at the waist. Now, granted, it seemed to have to like really tuck in for you, so it goes in like right above your pelvis, so right, it's like going into your spine. So it like almost has like a big bubble
Is
around
it
your
like-
top.
Is it like saran wrapping a skeleton?
Kind
Or
of
like
a little bit.
heat wrapping around him?
I'm gonna spend the 2 gold and get it one for
Wait,
me.
I want to haggle.
Go ahead.
Madam, I'm not entirely certain this helps me in the swimming department. I don't suppose I can... I'd be able to buy this for a teensy bit less. It does look fashionable, I'll give you that.
I mean, I never said it would necessarily help you. I just said it's meant to be more hydrodynamic.
So can I get a discount?
You can roll your diplomacy.
I will assist you.
Wait, where's diplomacy? I don't see this.
I mean, persuasion.
Persuasion. I will assist.
Using it
I
for
was
How
diplomacy.
about...
Diplomacy is the use of it. But you're using
Yes.
persuasion.
How about a discount? Oh shit!
That was your performance.
No, it's performance.
Fuck me! It's +6.
Yeah.
Is it also +6?
Yeah.
Well,
Look, I'll
so's
even
mine.
prove it by rolling persuasion.
My
Can I just play like a song for her to convince it? That would be like way
my
better.
persuasion's +6 too, and I was saying I was gonna help you.
Oh,
You
okay.
break into song.
Got to kiss the girl.
Well, I mean, if you had some kind of trade-in, I think I could give you a discount.
I take off my robes and offer them to her.
She's gonna like pick up, look at them, and I'm like, I guess for a gold and 5 silver.
I can do that.
I'm just gonna like look at them for a little while and just like kind of like watch them like kind of float down, like kind of like just like blurf down to the ground as she drops them, and then kind of just go, huh? That's interesting.
I'm glad you like them.
Sure.
Is it 10
like them.
silver for 1 gold? Or is that, what was the conversion rate?
Yes, you had the
Okay,
conversion rate.
just want to make sure. Thank you, madam. As I swim away.
I'll get a set. I'll just pay the 2 gold.
Now you won't be naked.
Well, they do have other types of clothes there too, if you would be interested.
Oh,
But
so I just bought the first thing I saw
you
then?
just bought the first thing you saw, but it
What
also
else do they have?
basically like very simple, like looks like something akin to like a vest, or like it looks for women like, you know, like actually some kind of like simple top.
How much for the simple vest?
That's
Bro,
all.
I wish they had pants.
The vest probably would not have gone very as well because it's just like showing off your skeleton ribs. You know? This at least is like it's colored a little bit, so it's just actually kind of like this almost pearl white. So it's not it's not translucent. It does look like it's like a pearl white kind of silk almost. It looks kind of neat. The vest, she'll part with it for 5 silver.
I will totally do that.
It's just a workman's vest.
That's fine. It's better than being completely topless.
I don't know. You look kind of handsome to me.
Doesn't he
Well,
look like a
thank you.
monster?
Yeah.
She's more fish on top too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hmm. You look very exotic. Where are you from? Non-Vidalian visitors? You travel with a strange man. Does he know he's a skeleton that moves?
Yes, I've known him for a very long time.
Ah, okay.
An interesting sort.
Do you think he
Just
can
talk
get that?
about him like he's not.
You think he can get that looked at? Is that something you can fix?
I don't know if you can fix dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's fine. He still gets around.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's what people like.
He's a loyal friend.
It's that tongue, I tell you.
As far as the looks, I see past them.
You're a nice friend, too. Well, thank you for visiting. If you need anything else while you're in town, please just stop on by.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give her a little wink and swim away.
Maxwell, life challenged.
We want to find the mask he left.
Okay. He probably has it downstairs, in with the rest of his normal clothes.
You're gonna put super glue or something on it.
No.
No, we're more crafty than that.
Kaz, I think his clothes are down there.
Well, let's go find them.
I don't want to know what you guys are playing.
We're stuck in
Which
this
thing?
water death
Oh,
ball,
God.
so
So I
Gotta
guess
do
we're searching for the mask.
Yes.
I mean, you can find it. Sure.
there it is.
No. I guess for this prank, I'm gonna use my magical tinkering,
Mm-hmm.
which I'll put in the chat. It's very long.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck,
Oh,
that's
no.
even longer in chat. Oh shit. But specifically the static visual effect
Mm-hmm.
to change what it looks like because it's a tiny object.
Okay.
And I believe the plan was to make it look like a cat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Cat mask complete with some
It's a
cute
cat.
little ears.
Yes.
All right.
So we have.
He's got cat mask with cute little ears.
Tuck it back into his clothes.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, what is the mask made out of?
Did we decide?
Porcelain, probably.
Oh, my mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your mask made out of?
I actually never decided. Porcelain seems about right.
Oh, then I can't carve into it.
Yeah, it'll
Why?
shatter.
What would you?
I
have
mean, you
used?
can, but I would probably like, well, one, be extremely sad, and like two, I don't know what else.
No, on the like on the inside of it, I wanted to carve a little heart.
Wait, on the inside, like where I'm looking?
Well,
Oh, you mean
on
like on the
the
bottom?
phone.
Oh.
No, like on the inside, so it doesn't actually show on the outside.
Like the inside
Like when you
forehead.
go to
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it
No,
on.
no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, when you go to put it on, there's just a little heart in your mask.
I can do
You
that
never
too.
have to just use black ink. But I want it to be permanent. So yeah, there's now a little carved heart on the inside of the forehead.
I guess I'll react to it when I get back.
Of course.
I don't think the mask was part of my the mask wasn't part of my like ancestral stuff, so that was just kind of something I did.
Yeah.
I never came up with a
You-
backstory for that.
You wear it when you're out in public, is what you
So
do.
people don't know you're a skeleton.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it this way, because Vidalian merfolk can vary on how human they are. The more human they are, the more pronounced they look on the top, and how easier it is to tell if they're male or female. If you look
Okay.
very
Makes
human,
sense.
you look very human, basically, on your top half.
Lame.
The more fishy ones are, like, the more fish they get, the less pronounced it is, so the less like the harder it would be to tell them.
Was
apart.
this bothering you this much, Tantus?
No, it's like something you guys brought up, and I'm like, I gotta come up with some kind of decision for it. It's like this weird like
Merboobs.
Merboobs.
Moobies.
Mm-hmm.
And then merboobs happened.
And then merboobs.
None of you are free from sin.
You brought up merboobs, so I had to figure out merboobs. Anyway, you'll head back with your new outfit, and arrive back at the submersible. I guess are you gonna keep your new outfit on, or are you gonna down your old outfit? Because you only have a top for your new outfit.
Both of us, or just him?
I mean, both of you. Because you
I'm
went
only
out.
gonna wear the new outfit in the
melds
water.
into me, right?
Yes, I guess.
So I'll take the shirt off when I get up to the submersible, and then change back and
That's probably
be in
a
my
good
normal
idea.
clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only ever gonna wear my new outfit in the water, so I'm gonna take it off once I get back.
Okay.
You don't want to go pantsless?
Well, I mean, I'm going to once I get back to the ship.
Mm-hmm. Just for a brief period of time. All right.
The thigh bone's connected to the
Um,
pelvis bone.
I mean, I'm sure I'm going to say this. Claude, Maxwell's mask looks different.
I'm just gonna smile and walk away.
Okay. All right. Everybody resumes. So, like, they're playing, like, dice now. I guess you're all playing dice, because Radiant was like, I don't know if I really want to do more cards. We've been doing a lot of it. So you're playing dice for a while. You guys went and did your little thing. Maxwell will come up, and Radiant will be like, did you get a new mask?
What do you mean? I don't understand. Looks the same as ever. As I kind of, like, look around.
Oh, it very much is not the same as ever.
You okay
It
there,
looks
buddy?
cute. I don't know of many cat men.
I think it looks perfect on you.
I inspect the mask?
No, it looks kind of cattish.
It has like
What?
whiskers and some nice ears.
On the outside? I thought you just drew a heart on it.
No,
No, she carved on the inside. He magicked the outside.
I imagine.
Oh! Who is responsible for this?
Oh, you
Huh?
didn't buy it?
No.
It looks good on you.
I
Where'd you
think
get
it looks
from?
fine.
What heresy is this? Why would you alter my mask?
It wasn't us.
Who altered what?
Who?
We were just here playing dice.
Yeah,
But-
Radiant,
Yes,
right? We were here this
absolutely.
entire time, right,
Waitress,
Radiant?
didn't you and Carrion go down to get some things?
Can you please fix it? How am I going to
No.
barter
Which
barter
Chiron?
like this?
Kazrin, God. Kazrin and Wintress, God. Too many same sounds. Anyway.
Yeah.
Is it
Kazran
permanent?
Kazran walks up and just like taps it with a screwdriver and it goes away.
Oh, but it looks so good.
Wait, you can just do that?
Yes.
What other applications can that do for my mask?
Oh, well, I couldn't just like, it's just putting an image over it. So it just made it look different. Could make it smell weird.
Can you make it? Can you give it a demon's visage?
Oh, yeah, that's it. And he just taps it again with a screwdriver. And it looks like demonic.
Wow.
And then I
The
tap
teeth
it
on this
again,
thing
and
are
it's
crazy.
tap it again, and it's scary.
I don't know
Tap on
about
it
you.
too many times and it'll break, Kaz.
And it's just tapping it. I'm not like hating.
I feel like we
What
could
if
use
it-
this to scare things.
I tap it, and it instead of like having an image, it's just shedding light now.
Very glowy.
I
Huh.
can also make noises.
You can make my mask can make noises?
Well, if I do, yeah, I can make it make noises.
Let me see.
What do you want it to do?
What did you want to hear?
Can you give it a loud
Give it the
horn
clacking
sound?
of bones.
Horn sound. It will
A
be
loud
loud. Okay.
I'm well prepared. With
I'm
my lack
sticking
of
my
ears.
fingers in my ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tap it, and it's a loud horde noise. You can hear it up to 10 feet away.
Wow. That really is loud. If I had eardrums, they would have ruptured.
I tap it again and it stops.
The front cabin will open up and be like, what was that noise?
I tap. It was his mask.
What?
I look at Kazran just like below. I'm like,
It was. I don't know what to tell you. It was your mask.
with the help of some magic. is what you have to
Artificery.
say. Okay. Well, that's fine and dandy. Sorry about that. That won't happen again.
Can you make him look like a pretty princess?
Oh yeah, I can. I tap it and it's like a very floral, pretty mask.
This is absurd.
You look beautiful, friend.
This is great.
Can I examine the inside of the mask? Or do I not know that?
I mean,
I don't want to meta.
Give me perception. See if you've noticed it.
Yeah, I don't want to meta knowledge anything.
Mhm.
Let me see.
You have not noticed it.
I'm fucking dumb.
There's a heart on there, and one day
You
you're gonna
didn't
look
even
at
notice that it was a cat mask when you put it on. How were you supposed to notice a heart on the inside?
That's fair. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
You just weren't paying attention. You're just like putting it on like it's like it was instinct. You're just like, put that back on.
Wait,
take care of that.
Kazran,
Yeah.
can you put the face of a mer person on this?
I can only adjust the mask. The rest of you will still be bone.
I look at Claude and ask, are undead mer people a thing?
It would look really weird if it was just a skeleton with just the face of a merfolk.
As much as undead anything is a thing,
Perhaps I
don't
don't
have
want
a
this after
fish.
all.
I think any living creature can become undead.
I don't think I've ever
don't-
seen a merfolk skeleton. The only one I've actually ever seen was I heard tales of zombies that were raised during the Great Phyrexian invasion.
I don't think a merfolk skeleton would be rather useful.
Well,
You really like talking about the Phyrexian invasion.
well, it references back to things if you ask about it. And undead merfolk, it's the only ones I've heard of. Necromancer
Okay,
that was fighting on the side of the good people, normally would be murdering everybody, decided to raise an army. Technically included a lot of dead merfolk.
Okay, this parlor trick has gone on long enough. Cool magic, Kazran.
Oh, I can also have it like say a message.
Can you
like
make
have a message
this-
engraved on it?
No, like that's how I was talking while in the
Catherine.
suit. A short 6-second long message.
Oh,
Can you
interesting.
have it say meow?
Yeah, I can do that. I tap it and it's just me. The mask starts meowing on repeat.
I just
It
kind
goes-
of
it
nod
goes-
my.
This is what it does. Meow. Meow. Meow.
I take it off my face. I put it back on.
Can you have both a visual and an audio effect going on?
No.
No, only one at the.
So you can't make it meow while it looks like a pretty little kitty.
No.
That's a shame.
It is.
He could make his clothes meow and his mask a cat mask.
No, the clothes are a bit too big.
Okay, let's stop messing with my attire, shall we? Have the knights arrived since our departure?
Hello. Everybody is settled in back
Disappeared.
there? Have you come back?
Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you done with the
Yeah,
loud
we're
noises?
ready.
Seems our escorts
we're-
arrived.
Great.
Amazing. Let's talk to them.
I think they're just motioning for us to follow.
Amazing. Let's follow them.
Alright. You'll start following them. It will be a large shark with a number of knights, seemingly accompanying you and taking you in a direction as you begin to travel off away from this village and into the depths of the ocean once again in search of Slinn Voda. But I think that's a good point to take our first break. Alright, so we're going to take our first break.
I'm making bad decisions.
I mean, we all
can
do.
make good decisions.
I'm twisting a packet of ketchup.
That's a bad decision.
That is quite a bad decision. Anyway.
That's a good decision.
Do you know what's a better decision? Hit it with a hammer.
If you need a
Yes.
drink, a bathroom break, a snack, or anything of the such, go ahead and do it, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Now I'm going to send us to break.